Welcome to Project Hope for the Homeless. I'm Brian Bossert. I'm the property manager here at Project Hope for the Homeless, and this is the room where our evening begins every night. At 7 p.m., we'll have 3 staff members in our check-in room checking our guests in. Each staff member empties other belongings in one of these laundry baskets, and we can thoroughly go through each basket and check for cell phones and medications, which are locked up each and every night. After going through the metal detector and clearing the metal detector, the next step of the evening will be coming into a common room where everybody can relax and have some coffee or some ice water and wait till everybody gets checked in by 8 p.m. Off to our right, we have our supply room. It's where all of our donated supplies are stored. It is also where we will be locking up cell phones, pocket knives, prescription, and over-the-counter medication. We do have med call every night at 9 p.m. So even though the meds are being locked up, they are given out in an orderly fashion. By 8 p.m., we'll be coming over to the dining room side. Hot meals are brought into Project Hope for the Homeless 7 nights a week. We do not have the ability to cook food here at Project Hope for the Homeless, but we can keep the food warm as it comes in. We do have warmers in our kitchen, plenty of refrigerator and freezer space. And this dining room is actually shared by the families moving forward side and the adult side. The families would be eating first earlier in the evening around 5:30 p.m. The adults would be over here by 8 p.m. to have dinner. Our guests would line up, and the dinners are served by our volunteers behind the counter on these trays, which makes it easy for the guests to get a tray of food, find a place to eat, and then return their tray when they're done, where it could be sprayed off and put into our dishwasher. This is our women's bedroom. Same goes for the women's bedroom as the men's bedroom, where we issue one tote to each woman that comes in with her bedding, and she can have 2 totes in order to keep her personal belongings in. And as you can see, not as many beds in the women's bedroom as we have in the men's bedrooms. We usually have more men than women here. We'll take a walk back over, because after dinner is over, if we have any special programs, such as Bible study or guest speakers coming in, those will be held in our chapel. So I can take you in the chapel and show you another part of our expansion that we did in 2014. So we do have Bible study, which is optional for our guests. They can come in if they want to attend Bible study. We do have special groups. We have representatives from banks that come in and different nonprofits that come in and do groups, sessions in here. It is also used for our staff training and for our volunteer training and meetings. So it's a good all-purpose room. This is the office that the residential specialist works out of. Our guests will come in and do goal planning in this office, and it can be used for confidential meetings. Once special meetings or special presentations are over, the guests can then attend to their needs here in the shelter by taking showers. We have 2 full restrooms with shower facilities, and this is the men's bedroom. We have 27 beds in our men's bedroom, which is divided up into 2 rooms. And another part of our 2014 expansion was adding extra room for the men. The first night a guest comes in, they are given a tote with all their bedding in it. And then they can make their bed and they can have that tote to use to keep their personal belongings in. We have enough totes so that each guest can have 2 of them. We ask the guests to try and consolidate their belongings into 2 totes so we can keep their areas neat and orderly and clear aisleways that lead to fire exits. We have an extra room for a guest if they should have a therapy pet, a dog or a cat that needs to come in for their needs. And this is one of the 2 restrooms with full shower facilities. This is the entrance to families moving forward. The first room that we're going into is one of our intake rooms. This is where the families moms, dads, and the kids can take off their boots and their coats, and then we come into the screening area. Kind of like on the adult side, only on the family side, we're not walking through a metal detector. We do have a wand that we can go over diaper bags and strollers with. So we're not trying to intimidate the children or scare any of the kids, but we do check all the bags before they come in. This is one of 3 bedrooms we have here on the Families Moving Forward side. And we'll have one tote in here for each guest that comes in, and we can have a total of 2 totes for each guest so they can store their belongings, just like on the adult side. One of our themes here in 2021 is breaking the cycle. We do have a board up on our wall so that guests can leave their thoughts and leave their stories up for others to read. 2 full restrooms with shower facilities, and this is one of the other bedrooms. This is bedroom number 2. Again, 1 bunk bed and 2 single beds with totes. This room's ready to go for the next family that comes in. Our Families Moving Forward office is located next to bedroom 2. This is where our residential specialists can meet with parents and go over goal planning and have confidential meetings. And our 3rd bedroom is located over here with 4 beds in this room. So each bedroom can accommodate either 1 family, or if there's 2 families made up of a small number of people, we can put 2 families in 1 room. This is our living room. This is where the kids can do their homework, they can watch movies. We don't have cable TV here, but we do have a Wii box and a PlayStation box so we can watch movies if the kids have some downtime or play Wii games. But homework comes first, and a snack after school. And there are groups held in here also. Ohio State University Extension Office is one group that comes in to meet with our families and help out. We have a playground, which is very popular with the children. This was dedicated in 2015. As you can see, we have plenty of equipment out here for the kids to play on. We have a rubber type of flooring that was put down. In case any of the kids fall, it's very comfortable on your feet. Along with the fencing to keep the children safe away from the air conditioning units, and a locked entrance exit that goes out into the front yard. We find that children are lining up after school to come out here. If anybody would like to ever take a live tour of Project Hope for the Homeless, feel free to contact us. Thank you.